Now we're going to look at monetization. We're going to be using passive monetization. So that's going to involve AdSense or some other pay-per-click service. So let's go to plugins and add new. Okay, so what the plugin we want is the one that was actually created by Google, called Google AdSense. So let's install now. So this one will put ads on your site. It'll be optimized for mobile devices if you're using a mobile device, and it will be optimized for your web browser when you're on a computer. Okay, so now what we need to do is go to settings for that, and then we go into AdSense. Now, fortunately, Google makes this really easy if you already have an AdSense account. All you have to do is go get started here. Then you need to sign in to your AdSense account if you already have one. Otherwise, you're going to have to get one first before you can do this part. So I'm going to sign into my AdSense account here. So now it's going to verify that you actually are the owner of this site. Okay, and then it comes back. And it's verifying the site now using Webmaster Tools. Okay, and here we go. So it gives you a little information about this. Now the great thing is that it can be used all automatically. You don't actually have to do anything. So let's go automatic mobile ads. And then we want to go over to manage ads here. And what it's going to do is analyze the site by itself, and then it's going to figure out where ads can go, or where it thinks ads should be. Okay, so it says analysis complete, and it found space to show ads. So let's click got it. Okay, so it's showing you it's going to put an ad here. And okay, so if we're happy with all that, let's just save. So ads are saved and activated, and if we now refresh our site, now the ads aren't going to come up right away because it hasn't crawled our site yet, but once it's finished crawling, we will start seeing ads pop up in the ad spaces that it's determined where we can have ads. Okay, so simple as that, you have AdSense on there. Now you don't have to use the automatic ad placement. You can do it manually in that plugin as well. Okay, so that's one sort of monetization you can put in. The other one is to use CPA networks. So something like Max Bounty, for instance. So when you have your site set up, you can go to one of these networks and you can apply there if you don't already have one, if you don't already have an account, and then you can start putting CPA ads on there. The ones that convert the best are usually just an email submit. Okay, so you can use any type of PP. So you can use any type of CPA network that you want. You don't have to use Max Bounty. It just happens to be the one that I use. Okay, so then we can go and have a look through here. And what we want to do is find something that are going to interest most people. Usually when you get something with a lower amount for a lead, that's going to be something fairly simple for them to do, like fill out an email. If it's something like $80 or a very high amount, it's probably something to do with the sale. So you're going to want to stick with one of the ones that are lower. You'll see here that the EPC, these are how well they're converting. So you can sort these by clicking on here, and that'll sort it in the order of the highest converting to lowest converting, and vice versa if you click it again. Okay, so this is the highest to lowest EPC. So you can find the ones that are going to fit you the best in here by looking here and looking at what you have over here. And you want to be trying to use the ones that are going to convert well on a news type site. So these aren't people that are looking to buy. So keep that in mind. And then just look through and find one that you like. Now you can narrow it down further by coming up here to categories and picking something out of here that will more closely match. Now email submits are a good one, so let's click on that and narrow that down a bit. Okay, and then we have this sorted by EPC for email submits. Okay, so just find one here that you want to put on your site. I'm going to have a look at this iPhone 5S one here. So it pays $210, and it shows you up here what traffic type you're allowed. So it says mobile and banner are allowed. Okay, so we can go and have a look at what this looks like now. So we can click here to look at the landing page. And here it is here. Okay, so that all looks good to you. You can go ahead and get your code and we'll put it on there. Okay, so down at the bottom we can select the creative type. So a banner or a text links. Let's go to banners. So there's a 120 by 600, 160 by 600. So just pick the type that you want here. I'm going to go with a 300 by 250 and get the tracking code. And then I can just put this on my site. So copy back to our site. Now we need to determine where we're going to put it now. Let me just refresh this. Okay, so here's our AdSense ads down the left side here. Okay, so I want to put it up here, so I'm going to go into dashboard, and I'm going to actually have to modify the code of the site a little bit. So I can go to appearance and editor. And then I'm going to go to the header, which is the part right at the top. Okay, and then what I want to do is put it where the site content is. So I'm going to put it right under here and see how it looks. Go to the site and see, and there it is right there. Okay, so we could put some HTML in there to center it if we want. But you'll see now that we have the ad here and we have our ads on this side. So that's really all there is to monetizing it. There are other ways as well. If you want to explore them, you can try affiliate links and so on. But this is the passive way. Now the next thing we're going to talk about is traffic, and we'll do that in the next video.